What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. So I want to talk about cancellations, and I've done videos about these in the past, but it seems to be time to do another one because people seem to be really confused about cancellations, how to cancel, when to cancel, why to cancel, and the difference between cancellation and acceptance ratings. There is a difference, and it could mean your job if you don't understand that. So without further ado, let's talk about acceptance ratings. An acceptance rating is something that you cannot be terminated for. If you get a request to drive to pick somebody up 30 miles away and you say, I am not taking that, and you don't accept it, that is your acceptance rating that gets penalized. If, however, you were to accept that ride and then go, you know what, I'm not driving that far, and then you cancel it, now that is your cancellation rating, and that you can be terminated for. So if you do not accept enough runs, enough pings, enough ride requests in a row, you can be put in a timeout box. That's what I like to call it. You get put in timeout for about 30 minutes, and then you can log back on and go again. But you cannot be terminated for not accepting runs. However, if you cancel on too many of your clients, your cancellation rating goes through the roof, and you can absolutely be terminated for that. So it is very important that you cancel very, very delicately. Okay, this is not something to take lightly. This is not something to do repeatedly over and over and over. But at the same time, if you have a valid reason for canceling, absolutely cancel, but don't do it habitually. So how do you cancel? It's really simple, guys. Right in the app. After you've accepted the request, you can look right at the app and push the button that says cancel. The reasons you may want to cancel are because you got to a rider's pickup location and they did not come out. They're not responding to you, whatever the case may be. Always, always, always wait a minimum of 5 minutes before canceling. The reason why is a lot of markets have a cancellation fee, typically about $5, and it varies depending on whether you're Uber X, XL, or Uber Select. So you want to definitely wait the 5 minutes, maybe just a little bit longer, to make sure that when you cancel, you do get that money. You might as well make something off of it. You already drove there. So cancel after the 5 minutes, and hopefully your market has a cancellation fee, and you can get that so you're not out money and time. You know, at least you make a little something off of it. But also understand that Uber takes their percentage off the top of the cancellation fee. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, if a rider requests you and you accept and you head out on your way and the rider cancels after 5 minutes, at that point you will also get that cancellation fee, assuming your market has cancellation fees. So with that being said, I hope that helps to clarify the difference between cancellations and acceptance ratings, as well as when to cancel, why to cancel. Now, there's other reasons you may cancel, and that's fine too. Let's say you're stuck in traffic. Okay, there's a backup on the highway, gridlock, something like that. There's no way you're going to make it in any reasonable amount of time. Definitely contact your passenger, and I would leave it up to them. Contact your passenger and let them know that you're stuck, and if they would like, they can cancel. It's always best to let the passenger do the canceling whenever possible. So with that being said, guys, it's the end of the video. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, be safe out there, and Uber on.